Hello there, reality shifters, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm diving into something truly magical and mind bending, an idea that floats somewhere between myth and mathematics, wonder and waveforms. I call it fairy indigo quantum physics. You heard that right. What happens when we imagine fairies as quantum particles? Indigo light as more than color, and physics as a doorway into enchantment. Buckle up. Let's explore a realm where science and fantasy intertwine, revealing secrets of the universe and stories sketched in starlight. Let's start with basics. Quantum physics is the story of how the tiniest pieces of reality behave: electrons, protons, and atoms. They are like mysterious little entities that define logic. They can exist in multiple places at once, teleport through barriers, influence each other instantly across space. This is bizarre. It's beautiful, and it opens a doorway to possibility. The kind of possibility we reserve for myths and fairies. Now, enter the realm of indigo. In metaphysical thought, indigo represents intuition, a higher perception. It's a bridge between the physical energy, the seen, and the unseen. In our story, indigo is more than a pigment, it's a frequency, a shimmering vibration that fairies are attuned to. They ride this wave like surfers and cosmic tides. Imagine each fairy as a quantum particle floating between timelines, bending probability with wings tuned into indigo light. Quantum physics In quantum physics, there is a concept called superposition. This means particles can exist in many states at once until observed. So picture a fairy who exists in two realms, the seen and the unseen. As you watch her, reality collapses into one possibility. This mirrors the famous cat in the box experiment, where cat is both dead and alive until somebody opens the box. With the exception, instead of a cat, we have a fairy made of light, shimmering across dimensions. Your attention, your curiosity determines which version of her becomes real. So next we have entanglement. Two particles separated by galaxies yet instantly connected. Let's imagine two fairies, soul twins, linked by luminous threads. One flutters its wings on Earth, and the other feels it in a nebula far away. Their quantum bond allows instant communication, faster than light. Doesn't that sound like intuition? Like telepathy? Could these fairy bonds echo the quantum system's talk across distance? Have you ever dreamed of sleeping through reality? That's what quantum tunneling is. Particles sometimes pass through barriers they shouldn't, like us walking through walls. In our universe, in our fairy universe, this is how they travel. They vibrate at just the right frequency to tunnel through time. stone, and space. Indigo portals open, winds shimmer, and before you know it, they're in another world. Science fiction? Maybe. Maybe science fantasy. But definitely it's also just science. So now let's talk about decoherence. What happens when quantum systems meet noisy environments? They lose their magic. In our tale, this is what happens when fairy realms touch industrial suns. The indigo frequency gets drowned out, fairies fade, not because they vanish, but because we stop listening. Their vibrational signature collapses under the weight of chaos. But in quiet forests, moonlights, and dreams, their magic returns. The quantum field becomes clear again. Reality becomes fluid. So, what are we really talking about here? Maybe fairy indigo quantum physics isn't just a story. It's a metaphor for intuition, imagination, and discovery. Quantum science is teaching us that reality isn't fixed, that observation shapes outcome, that connections exist beyond distance. And the myth? Myth is the language we use before microscopes, before particle colliders, before equations. We had enchantment. So let's not choose between magic and math. Let's fuse them, honor both, and let curiosity dance in the middle. So thanks for coming on this journey. Whether you believe in fairies or just love a good metaphor, the point is, the universe is strange. Reality is fluid. And imagination is quantum. Until next time, keep asking big questions and maybe, just maybe, listen for the flutter of wings. Stay curious.